listen, sorry to bother you. I just had a quick question as to which game you think is better, Mario Galaxy or Mario Odyssey?
Super Mario Galaxy, the main thing I love about that game is that how bright and vibrant everything is. It's very immersive and beautiful. Each of the little planets you go to are super unique. It's a really immersive experience. I'd say my favorite part about Super Mario Odyssey is that there's a lot of ways to get the same thing done. They give you kind of a free-form approach. Every planet you go to has got its own theme, which is really awesome. I'd have to say Super Mario Odyssey gets the edge. All right, man. Sounds good. I got to run. I got to throw my cat back in the dishwasher, so I got to go.
Who is this?
What are some things that makes a game good? What's some criteria?
Definitely storyline and the mechanics got to be smooth. If it carries over from the story to the multiplayer, even better. But yeah, if it doesn't have those, then not a good game.
All right, cool, man. I really appreciate it.
Awesome. Well, no offense, but all the suggestions that you do are terrible.
Hey, Hank, I was just curious what makes a game great.
Go fuck yourself.
Got it down. So which game is better, Mario Galaxy or Mario Odyssey? These two entries are not correlated via campaign, but by franchise. I want to make this as brief as I can by subcategorizing into 3 simple grading categories that align with these games in particular in order to determine the victor. So what are these 3 categories? Plain and simple, I chose mechanics, level design, and the overall creativity the game offers. I won't grade the story because every gamer knows you don't play a Mario game for the story. Okay, Bowser steals Peach. Get her back. Yeah, it's the same every time. Let's go ahead and get started with the mechanics. Mario Galaxy's mechanics are better than I expected. Now, granted, I did invest in the Wii Motion Plus remote to play soundly, but overall, I felt in control. Similar to Odyssey, you are rotating your wrist or pressing a button to attack or throw a projectile. Moreover, both games add platforming to the beat-em-up gameplay. With that being said, a big downfall with Galaxy is that at times, the maps are oversaturated with interactive items or obstacles. That can have you doing the exact opposite of your goal. Odyssey does well by creating a challenge but allowing for a smooth process to achieve said success. Not to mention you simply have more control on Odyssey, making platforming more enjoyable. Well, what about the level design? Odyssey almost makes it seamless to gauge what to do next despite being more open than Galaxy. Almost. Despite the fact that you have checkpoints, it was not uncommon for me to circle back to same areas one too many times. Especially when new moon piece is unlocked and you don't know you must return to the start to navigate your way to that moon piece. Though beautiful, it was definitely frustrating. Despite round planets and collectibles galore, Galaxy did an outstanding job creating these levels. Not only were they breathtaking, but everything just seemed to make sense. Asteroids, black holes, planet makeup in general. They used a theme and stuck to it. Odyssey at times, it just seemed like they said, fuck it, we programmed it, so just throw it on in there. The last category on my scale is just creativity. Mario Galaxy was literally in the galaxy. How much more badass could that get? Well, a lot, actually. I don't want to play down the genius of it, but it's not a scapegoat for lackluster gameplay. Both games gave you different abilities to engage a new world uniquely. They both played around with gravity. They both used some 2D style platforming and just accomplished new bounds that no Mario game has ever achieved. However, Galaxy does struggle to amplify these ideas. It's almost as if they gaslit us. Like, hey, we're doing something very innovative and very new in the series, but we're just going to do jack shit with it. You're welcome. And I gotta be honest with you, it only just makes me want to light my Wii remote on fire. Odyssey makes the most of each. I mean, for God's sakes, they pay homage to the OGs by teasing Donkey Kong and more. Also, probably the best part of the game is changing into enemies or animals or objects in the game. It's easy to control and maneuver, and it doesn't make you want to scratch your eyes out. With Galaxy, you dreaded those moments as if it almost hinders you despite the extra ability. Galaxy 1, Odyssey 2. Despite Mario Odyssey winning, don't let that deter you from playing Mario Galaxy if you haven't, or the second one. Great game, okay? It's hard to go wrong with Mario in general. I would give Galaxy a 6.5, a 6.5. But I would also then give Odyssey an 8.5. So if you're stuck which one to play first, go with Odyssey. And if you need one more piece of evidence, okay, it took me a month to beat Galaxy. It took me 24 hours to beat Odyssey. You're more motivated when the game is fun as hell. Thanks, everybody. Like and subscribe.